Why build a normal metro when you can build a weird one? A brief look at the small German city of Wuppertal reveals a weird metal contraption going through the city with trains moving under it. What is that? That is the Wuppertal Schwebebahn, an electric suspended monorail, in fact the first of its kind in the world, opened all the way back in 1901, back in the times when the world was black and white and had no audio. The system is not just an eye candy, just like you when you like and subscribe, but also still an important transport artery. For more than a century, it was in a continuous operation, only really closing during World War II, because of, World War II. That said, its journey on the rails of time wasn't completely smooth in other times as well. As safe as Schwebebahn generally was, it still had its handful of oopsies. The first of them saw one trail ramming and derailing the other, throwing it into the river below. Afterwards, people responsible for the system thought, hey, maybe we should have added some kind of fail-safe for derailment? Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Luckily, afterwards, they have added such a fail-safe and done it pretty well. But unfortunately, there were other incidents as well. Oh yeah, like that one with the elephant, right? Yeah, the one with the elephant, the one with the... Wait, what? Oh yeah, in 1950 they just spontaneously decided to show off and decided to give a ride to a baby elephant in one of the trains. The elephant was like, screw this, I'm out, and promptly broke out right into the river below. Oh, what in the world. Anyway, there was a handful of other incidents, including the worst one in 1999, where a train hit a metal claw that the maintenance workers left attached to the rails. The train derailed, unfortunately injuring 47 people and killing 5. To this day, this is the only incident with fatalities in the history of the Schwebebahn. Since then, there were no incidents with injuries or fatalities, but another rather silly tendency appeared. 2 incidents of segments of the electric rail falling down and smashing cars below. For God's sake, bolt these things down already! So, flying rails aside, how is the Schwebebahn today? Well, like with many other gadget bands, one could argue that it would be much easier, cheaper, to build just a normal metro or a tram. In the end, the Schwebebahn is, like many other gadget bands, a costly tourist trap. Nah, you're wrong on this one. Why? Well, you see, with gadget bands, like let's say monorails in Tokyo or Kuala Lumpur, they are indeed gimmicks, overpriced tourist traps. But you're missing an important nuance here. Wuppertal is the Schwebebahn. The city itself exists because the Schwebebahn fused neighboring towns together. This crazy-looking system isn't something that was built in an already existing tourist center. It's literally the thing that puts Wuppertal on the map. Were it to be a normal metro or a tram, then as lovely as Wuppertal looks, I probably wouldn't even know about its existence. Okay, fine. I guess it is more than it appears to be at the first sight. And I do admit that it's pretty lovely riding it, gimmick or not. But I am still going to make fun of other gadget bands, like that weird thing that Berlin has built in the 80s. Why don't you go check it out together with me?